Let's come back to the U.S. A Pennsylvania congressman has introduced a bill to temporarily halt the transfers of all federal inmates. Representative Fred Keller says the measure is necessary to stop the spread of coronavirus, and he joins us now to explain more about it. And this comes, Congressman, at a time where Jerry Nadler, I understand, is asking the Department of Justice to release as many prisoners as possible, right?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of things that are happening, and our concern is flattening the curve, as Dr. Fauci and Dr. Birx have talked about. And that means while many people are under stay-at-home orders in states, the Bureau of Prisons is still moving inmates between locations and sometimes across the country. And we just think that it's within we already believe it's within their authority to stop this. However, the director of the Bureau of Prisons from Washington, D.C. said that they needed legislation. And that only came after they had tried to pass the buck a couple times to the Marshal Service and to the Department of Justice. So we're just covering all the bases with this legislation. If they're not going to do it, or they want to try and continue to pass the buck, we're just trying to stop that and not leaving any stone unturned when it comes to making sure that we don't transport, as the federal government, the virus from location to location.
Allison, go ahead.
Yes, sir, I know this is not only to protect the prisoners, but it's also to protect the officers as well.
Yeah, it also, and I want to just say this about the wardens at Allenwood and Lewisburg, federal prisons, and also the corrections officers. They do a great job. These orders are the ones that are coming from the top at the Bureau of Prisons, and they protect not just the people in the institutions and so on. And it's not just to protect the corrections officers, it's also to protect the communities where these prisons are located, because the corrections officers are going to have interactions with people that are coming in from other parts of the country, and then have to leave work and go home, or so again, I think it's just a matter of protecting everybody and saying, hey, look, while there's a stay-at-home order, while we're trying to flatten the curve, the Bureau of Prisons needs to suspend all movements of inmates.
Congressman, I'm not sure whether you're in Washington or back home in Pennsylvania, but give us a feel for where you are and what your major concerns are right now.
Well, here we're working from the district, and I'm back home. Of course, a lot of what we're doing as today, we're doing video conferences and Skype. One concern is, of course, getting the Bureau of Prisons to see this our way and not transport inmates around the country, because that's just not a concern for that, but also for local health care providers, because should the Bureau of Prisons get something and have to transport somebody to a local health care provider or hospital, that taxes those resources too. But in addition to that, also making sure that things are set up so that individuals get the help they need through phase 3 stimulus, the small businesses and families.
Well, Congressman Keller, thank you so much. Keep us updated on this, and please keep yourself and your family safe. We appreciate you joining us today.